Good evening, and welcome, dear listener, to another quiet journey into the past. This is your time now, a peaceful space, where the soft flicker of history's gentle stories can ease your mind and carry you calmly toward sleep. There's no need to worry about anything at all. Let your thoughts drift like leaves on a slow-moving stream. Feel the weight of the day lift from your shoulders. Perhaps you can hear the soft crackle of a distant fire, the faint rustle of fabric, or the evening chirp of crickets beyond an open window. Tonight, we'll quietly visit a place far from the rush of modern life. We'll step gently into the cobbled streets of ancient Rome and spend a day, a simple, ordinary, and peaceful day, in the life of a Roman baker. It's a tale without drama, a story with no great battles or emperors. Just the comforting rhythm of daily work, ancient streets, and the warm scent of freshly baked bread. And so, whenever you're ready, close your eyes, let your breathing slow, and drift with me now into a gentler time. In a quiet corner of ancient Rome, as the first hints of dawn softened the darkness, a baker named Marcus stirred from sleep. His modest home, tucked behind his small bakery, was humble and simple. The walls made of sun-baked stone, the floors cool beneath bare feet. The city still lay in slumber. Outside, a gentle breeze rustled the leaves of slender cypress trees, and the distant, hollow sound of an early morning bell could be heard from a nearby temple. Marcus rose before the sun, as he always did. Bakers, you see, were among the first to wake in Rome. Their work began while others still dreamed. He would stretch, quietly pulling a simple linen tunic over his shoulders, and splash his face with cool water drawn from a clay jug. The bakery lay just beyond a narrow doorway, a small, stone-walled room dominated by a wide, dome-shaped oven called a fornax. Its thick stone walls, blackened by years of fire, radiated a soothing warmth even in the early morning chill. Before bread could be baked, there was dough to prepare. And before dough, flour to grind. Marcus's young apprentice, a boy named Lucius, would arrive soon to help. But for now, in the quiet hour before sunrise, Marcus enjoyed these moments alone. In the corner of the bakery stood a hand-cranked millstone, a simple device of stone and wood. Marcus would scoop handfuls of coarse wheat from a clay jar and pour it into the hopper. The grinding stone turned with a low, soothing rumble, a sound like distant thunder or the comforting hum of waves against a shore. As the grain became flour, fine white dust floated lazily in the morning light. It was peaceful work. The scent of ground wheat hung in the air, earthy and clean. Nearby, clay jugs of water drawn from the public fountain the night before waited for mixing. A little olive oil, a pinch of salt, perhaps a scattering of anise seeds for those who could afford a sweeter loaf. The recipes were simple, yet ancient. Methods passed from one baker's hands to another for generations. Soon, Lucius arrived, rubbing sleep from his eyes and offering a shy greeting. The two worked in a quiet, wordless rhythm. Flour was mixed with cool water in wide, shallow clay bowls. Marcus would knead the mixture with practiced hands, the dough stretching and folding with soft, sticky resistance. They worked by touch, not by measure. A little more water if too dry, a sprinkle of flour if too wet. The rhythm of kneading was steady and hypnotic. A slow push and fold, press and turn again and again. If you listened carefully, you might hear the gentle squelch of dough beneath palm and knuckle, the faint creak of wood, and the occasional distant voice of a street vendor calling out in the pre-dawn hush. Into some doughs went olives, plucked from ancient trees on nearby hills. Into others, sweet dried figs or a scatter of poppy seed. Each loaf promised its own quiet story. While Lucius continued kneading, Marcus tended to the oven. The fornax had been used since his father's time, and his father's before that. A rounded dome of stone, with an arched mouth just wide enough for a baker to reach inside with a long wooden peel. The fire was stoked with dry olive branches, their slender twigs catching flame with a gentle hiss. The scent of burning wood mixed with the sweetness of flour-dusted air. It was a calm, enveloping warmth, like a soft blanket drawn around the room. Outside, the sky lightened to a pale, soft blue. The city slowly stirred to life, though here in the bakery, the ancient rhythm remained unchanged. As the oven walls soaked in heat, Marcus carefully swept away ash and embers, leaving a perfect, even floor for baking.